Surprise. Okay. Fake, okay? My new design, huh? Just to warm up and look a little bit posh. When I go around, people think, oh, she's a normal lady, you know? Just a rich and normal person. It's like camouflage, you know. Oh, this is also like that. Yeah. And everything else is also like that. Yeah. And if I go back to the cave, then I don't need all this. Yeah. But right now you want me here. So that's that. Huh? All this spiritual equipment has to be with me. Like James Bond, you know. He wears a watch, but it's not a watch, huh? And then, whatever. Yeah? Yeah. In this world, people look for appearance a lot, so that's fine. Wow, we still can have some more people come in here, right? Yes. You want to? No? It's more comfortable like this, eh? It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. So, how's things? Good. Very good when you say that. When you have any problem, the only solution is to meditate. I don't know what else to say. And then it might not come right away, the answer, but it will come, yeah? If you concentrate well. And then just the idea will come, okay? And if you're still not sure, then just take one red, one green candy, yeah? And toss it around like this. And pray, Master, green is okay, red is no. Yeah, no. Okay? Yeah. But it's not always accurate. You know why? Do you know why? Any of you know why? Right hand. You know why it's not always accurate?
It's only 50% chance of being right.
But why?
It's like gambling.
You can change your fate, maybe, just destiny.
You mean you couldn't change your fate because of destiny?
You can change it. So if you picked green, you could change it through meditation.
No, I asked you why it is not always accurate, my brother. What is it? How come you men don't listen well? Yeah, tell me.
Karma's always changing. Karma is always changing.
Possible. Yeah.
You didn't concentrate well enough when you meditated?
True, also.
Because of the mind.
What, love?
Because of the mind.
Yeah, mind, meditate, and karma. Yes?
Could be a few solution to one situation.
Also, yes. Good. You guys are good. Good too. Good misunderstanding. Okay. Yeah. It's not always a definite yes and no to some solution, is there? Huh? There's always some string attached, and you choose whatever ways that you think the best. Huh? And the same. And every time we choose something, there's something else, you know, to go with it, like an extra gift. So, unless you go really high, then you can see very well. Otherwise, mostly just rely on intuition, also karmic destination. All right. And even then, if you go very high up, yeah, you know the things well, but sometimes you cannot act according to what you want really also, because you know the karmic, yeah, from behind, be in the last lives, you know, past lives and present life and other people involved, yeah, the friends, the enemies, the ex-life relatives, and ex-life husband, wife, all kinds of things. That sometimes makes our life difficult, colorful, challenging. Yeah, that's what we call life. Huh? C'est la vie, no? What are you laughing at? Huh? What? Tell me. Tell me what? She knows it well. What about it? Tell me. How do you know?
Or just my family situations, Master. I get lots of opportunities
to learn that, huh? Yeah, it's true. In this life, even I met many lovers, ex-enemies, karmic troubles, all the time, everywhere I go, everywhere. And because they know it's kind of my last life here, so they all come, running down, flying through the immigration boundary, sneaking through the holes, digging down, everybody coming down. A lot, and a lot. Oof, lots of them. And not all of them are in your group, huh? I mean, not all of them became initiated or close persons. Some of them are in like government leaders, yeah? In many places. Have nothing to do with us even, Yes. And I have even a couple of extra bodies which are not even with me, like in different countries to do different things for me. Because one body is not always enough. I mean physical body, huh? I mean manifestation body, but I'm not telling you, otherwise you come and get autograph from them and they will not know what you're talking about. They don't know. They're just doing my job, but they don't know that they are part of my plan or of my physical manifestation even. Interesting? They don't even look like me, so don't dream about it. They were men, even, men, in government stuff, businessmen, government, billionaires, all kinds, in different continents. You have no chance to meet them. Don't even think about it. I know what you're thinking. And I cannot reveal to you, okay? They have to work quietly. They don't know me, even. Maybe they know me, but just heard about it, They're not in my job. You understand me? They're doing it differently. They're doing my job, but not like directly spiritual spreading job. You understand? Yeah, that's interesting stuff. They're very good. That's the thing, Very good ones. So if you see any bad leadership, that is not it, okay? Any bad businessman, billionaire, that's not it, okay? Don't just keep looking into the photo and say, oh, must be this one, maybe. He's good looking, must be master, extra body, or there's a woman, maybe, it's not that. It's not what you expect, okay? It's not what you expect. Heaven never makes the way we expect anyway. Otherwise, everybody would have followed Jesus, yeah? And would have just left home for Buddhas, and then nothing left for me to do anymore now. So that's the game. It's the game of the universe, the bargain with the negative power, yeah? So the God comes down, doesn't look like a God. I told you many times, even some God of the fourth or third level come down. Did I tell you sometime? Maybe in Hungary, There was one looked like a homeless, no teeth, huh? Dirty trousers, everything. Yeah. And asked me for 1 penny to go to make a telephone call. 1 penny, you can't make a telephone call. Even it fooled me for a minute, because I didn't check right away, Yeah, but then I saw through. Trick me, huh? Yeah, sometimes because they want to see me, So they just do it like that. And already, sometimes the gods from the higher level could manifest themselves in the physical body for a while. Real physical body. If you pinch them, they say, ouch! Yeah, really. And if you try to go through them, it won't go, eh? It's not a movie, eh? They're real, understand? A real physical body. It's just like sometimes a master or an astral master could manifest a real palace for you to look at. A real something, yeah? Real something. But it won't last long. This is different from magical tricks, you understand? Some people could use some astral entities to steal something for them. And that's a real thing, yeah? But that thing has to be missing from the real owner, yeah, understand? As it's just stolen through astral entities. That's the difference, okay? This is a greedy black magic stuff. And it's not allowed in our group or in a spiritually advanced group or being. Understand? It's not allowed. We don't do that trick anyway. But some people could do that. Yeah? Understand? They use an astral entity to go and steal things for them or do other things for them. And you wouldn't know about it. They would never be caught because it's not them who do it. And the astral entity, they use magical power to sneak through walls and go through the locks and, there are all kinds of things they can do. That's why I don't allow magical power. Understand this? Yes. And if we have it, we don't use it anyway. Well, none of you have it, thank God. Okay. Most astral entities, they don't come near us because if your power is very strong, if your light is too bright, they couldn't go near. Well, you don't see it with your eyes, but they see it. Because without the bodies, they can see everything that you don't see. Yeah, they can go through everything that you cannot go through. That's also the glory of the astral world. In the astral world, you can manifest yourself into anything you want. Even little fish, can manifest into a human being for a while. A dog become a man, and beautiful even. And they could make themselves as beautiful as they want, physically, in the physical astral world. But most people, they just, retain the way they are. But in the astral world, you are beautiful according to the virtues inside. It will shine through, and everyone will know it. It's not like in this physical world, we can hide our faults and our thoughts inside the brain, and inside this physical body, or inside the darkness of your house, that nobody would know. But in the astral world, you're high, you're low, you're good, you're bad, everybody can see it. Yeah. Although you can manifest yourself into different shapes and different beauty, but it's not guaranteed that you can cover your attributes, inside yourself. Yeah. So anyway, where are we? What are we doing? What was it before? Astral world, I know. What was it before that?
Magic power.
The magical power. Okay, that's it. Okay, so the magical power of the astral world is different, It's different from the God, the higher God, like say the third level upward. They don't use magical power, okay? They have their own power to do what they want, but they don't use it to harm anyone or to do any things that has ulterior motive. Yeah, they use it, for example, for some good things. So then you heard it before that sometimes, fairy tales do happen. They pray something and then the Buddha appear or an angel appears. That happens. The angels can appear, also the gods from the third level upward can appear, or maybe second level or astral level. Some astral people, when they're good, they can help you too, yeah? And when they're bad, stay away. The astral people can be very bad. And because they have magical power as well, they can misuse it. Of course, in the long run, they will be, arrested by heavenly police and also put in jail or put in hell accordingly, yeah? And they won't be able to escape. But the power of the gods, like sometimes they come down, yeah, and manifesting for you, just to help you in that moment. Mostly things that don't last long. For example, if a god, even from an astral being, astral level or higher level, if they want to give you something, it won't last long. Because anything in this physical world, if you don't earn it, it will not last. It has to be solidified by your merit. That's why even in the Bible it says you have to earn it by the sweat of your brow. That's it. It has to be earned. So if we sit here and just keep wishing for a diamond ring, okay, it won't appear, all right? Even if it appears, it won't last, okay? So just go out and buy a fake one like the brother said the other day. It looks real. Nowadays, things don't... I have a lot of fake things and real things. They all look alike to me. I don't care. I throw them all in a bag. And whenever I need to go out, I choose whatever I want that day, to suit the spiritual occasion. They're like weapons to me, like weapons. In the ancient Egyptian tradition or Greek tradition, they wear jewelry and all that just for, they call it like a protection, like a talisman to protect them from evil eyes, they call it. I don't know how it works. Can you explain to me? You're a Greek, you don't know? You knock your head. Anybody knows?
Well, we have in Turkey, we have the eye as well, the blue eye,
Yes.
and that's supposed to protect you,
Uh-huh.
but it's, I don't know,
Oh, that is the eye.
the wisdom eye. Or
I think in the beginning it was from a master, to represent him, like a symbol. In the old time, we didn't have photograph of Master Ching, So he just gave you something to remind you also. And if you keep reminding yourself of the spiritual eye, then of course you're protected also, yeah? Because you're in a higher level and you protect yourself. It's very clever. But what I mean is in terms of jewels, ordinary jewels, people wear it in ancient Egypt. I heard that is to protect from evil eyes. Yeah, maybe because people just concentrate on the shining object, and leave you alone. See what I mean? And don't try to look too much on you. It's like a shield, isn't it? Yes? So it's like that, huh? Or it could be that in the ancient times, the master gave the disciples something just to remind themselves of the spiritual power of the master and get tuned in all the time. And then you are so protected. Yeah? It could be like that. I don't think this bird can protect me that much, but just in case, huh? I'm alone most of the time. I don't have bodyguard. I don't have anything to protect myself. I don't even have a spray or anything. Some vinegar spray. That could hurt. It's just for washing hands for my dogs. And I take a bottle of half water, half vinegar with me all the time. And sometimes in the restaurant, I use it to wash my hands, spray it on my hands, and then wipe it, and spray it on the utensils, public utensils, to disinfect it, and wipe it off, and it's clean. Like the dry clean system. It helps, yeah? So there's no chemical. Vinegar, is harmless, isn't it? You could eat it, so it doesn't matter. I carry a little bottle all the time. You learn another trick now? And sometimes you spray around your window and all that also. Or there are some insect repellents that I have told you. The non-toxic ones. You spray around the window so insects don't come through. Also, even mosquitoes stay away. Small insects stay away from your net, window net. Also, sometimes if you don't have, then you spray vinegar. It also helps. Yeah, because vinegar dispels all the smell. They are only attracted to smell. So instead of perfume, maybe you spray some vinegar, and then mosquitoes don't know if you are lactose or hot-blooded blonde. Maybe they think you are cabbage, a salad. You still have dogs? Yeah? Okay. Clean them with vinegar water, eh? Only. Okay? If you have dogs or cats or pets in the house, you clean your house only with vinegar. Yeah? And now and again, if you really want it clean and you don't feel sure, then clean with whatever you have to. But afterwards, have to clean with water throughout so that no more chemical things are left in the house, because you could kill your dogs or cats that way. Understand me? Not kill immediately, but make them suffer for many years. They cannot bear. Understand that? Yeah, if you can hear your dogs, they tell you. So vinegar water, that's all we want. Yeah? Half, clean it. And clean with the vinegar the dog's body when you want to let them in the house. Yeah? Clean the paw and everything with vinegar water. Vinegar wet towel, yeah? And then after that, around the eye, you have to clean quick with water so it doesn't smart their eyes. Yeah? And the sensitive area, with like a revealing skin, yeah, or sensitive area, and then you have to clean it back with water, yeah, afterward, immediately, so it takes away the sting, yeah, okay, that's the best. If you really cannot have vinegar on hand, you can use baby wipes, but then wipe with water immediately after, okay, so no more residues of the chemical, whatever it is. They say baby wipes sometimes for babies, but still, it's still very strong, yeah. And if day after day, they're licking it, I don't know if it's good. It's supposed to be for the bottom only, So we use it everywhere. It's not very guaranteed, is it? Okay, we talk from the astral to the dogs. Where are we going? Yeah, I try to answer as many questions as I can in your blooming mind. Yeah, just because I love animals, it doesn't belong to spiritual issue, but it also does in a way, like helping them, eh? Yeah. Sometimes the people don't treat animals right, like in the cold weather, minus 20 and 10 and 30, and they just leave the animal outside chained, chained to the post day and night. Sometimes we have to rescue them. At least, give them to the dog center, the non-kill center, and then they find them a better home. It's terrible. We saw a dog chained day and night, and he had wound in the neck. Because when it was cold, he probably didn't feel the pain. So he struggled to bark or protect that house, and then it kept cutting into his neck. And it took already 2 weeks and still didn't heal properly, They took him to the doctor, and still, of course, it heals already, it's getting better and better. But can you imagine, it's not back to normal yet. Can you imagine some people do that? In the snow, in the icy snow, left him outside without any shelter. Oh, there's a little roof like this, cemented. But the wind goes through both sides, and it's even worse. Probably protecting him from the rain, but not much. Yeah, and it was very cold. In some country, I know that country could be sometimes 25 minus. Of course, he won't die, but can you imagine how he feels? How would you feel if you were him? He didn't get any freedom at all. And he got sick like that, and they didn't even take care of him. They came now and again, every 2-3 days, gave him some food. And then threw a loaf of bread there so that he could eat. And when it's in frozen weather, you can't even eat that. It was too cold, and hard. Of course, he survived. What kind of people who can do that? Understand me? So if you have animals, please do treat them like yourself. Hey? Okay? You have to treat animals just the way you treat yourself, because they're like children. They depend on you, and they're loyal to you. Yeah? So loyal. And they never complain. Whatever you give them, they eat. Wherever you give them, they stay. However you treat them, they're always grateful. So we as humans, we're supposed to be superior. We have to take care of the weak and the small. Right. Okay, that's it. End of this story. How long will you stay here? Until I'm here. But tomorrow you go back to work, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's see what we can do. I'm not sure, but maybe weekend or something, because you have to work, right? Yeah, it's cool. You have 3 days rest, and it's good, right? Okay, there you are. Any more questions? Good ones. Okay? Don't just try to blah, blah, and I will hate that, and then you'll be out. I have to teach you, okay? I can't keep dragging myself down to your level. I have to drag you up. Understand now? Yeah. It's a golden age, no more excuse. You have to be intelligent. Anybody got in the wisdom eye yet? Wake up call. There. Oh, my head, right? Right, yeah. Just a little snack. Little snack. Just break it for everyone. No? What? Can you get it? Oh, mix up. All right. Don't eat too much. You're going to have lunch. If it's big, you break it and share, okay? There you are, baby. Break it and share, okay? There. Let me share in here already. I'm sharing all the time, okay? Not just in front of you, not for you, for everyone. Sometimes, yeah. Share it, okay? Share it. Share it. There. Right. Anybody don't have? Come up, get. There. Give him one. Give her one. Other people don't share. You have to share, okay? We share all the time. Just this morning, I shared something to somebody that I don't know. I had to send it away to some African area. Yeah, I don't even know him. We share all the time, okay? But these things are not on the newspapers. Only when you do things, they're on the newspaper. When I do things, they're not. Otherwise, it takes all the newspapers in the world to print it every day. The whole newspaper just for me. It would not be enough. So we have to share all the time, okay? While we are here on the planet, yeah? We owe it to each other. Good. What time are you supposed to go out? Or not go out? How long since you have been here sitting?
It's 12.
Wow, my God. Okay, time to have a break. Yeah, have lunch and come back again. Don't worry. Come back again. No? Huh? Not yet? Okay, tell me. What else do you want? Quick. Yes. Hello, Happy New Year. That's a good.
And also, thank you for knowing what's in my heart and answering.
I did?
You always do. And I love you. I always say I love you, but I do.
I know.
You
Thank
know.
you.
I don't have to say it, you know.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
Happy New Year to all of you anyway.
Master,
Yes, baby.
it's
What?
honour to be on this earth with you. I chose the right time to. I probably did. I mean, made a pact before to come down with you, and it was an honour. It's just an honour.
Yeah.
Especially, coming to this centre. I've wanted it for a long time, and thank you.
You're welcome.
It is just wonderful.
Thanks to the brother
Yes,
who helped you to
Yeah.
have a place here.
Brother Wu is done wonderful. Yeah.
Yes. They're doing the right thing. Where's Brother Wu? Is he here? Huh? He's upstairs? Okay. Come down, Wu.
His
Whoa,
daughters are at
whoa,
the front, though.
Whoa.
His daughters are at the front.
Daughters, these
Yes,
two?
yes.
3?
Yeah.
I thought he has 5, no?
He has 5 children.
Where's the other 2 guys? Where's your other 2 children?
2 boys.
Huh? In school? Take care of the house?
All the children
All the children in the house, they cannot come here?
They can, but it's too young. I don't know.
Okay.
Can they come?
Too young, like how young?
One of them is
Huh?
30?
13, I think it's not too young.
No.
Okay. Maybe later they can come here just to have a look and then go back. Yeah, since they're here already.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's New Year, I'm feeling generous. Okay. Somebody can bring them here now. Yeah, all right, good. And your 2 children as well? That's very good that they do that. Yeah, nice sacrifice. That's good. I always like that. And God always knows, hey? We know what you're doing. Okay, who else wants to say something? Something nice. It's New Year.
Master, can I say something nice that happened with my dog yesterday?
Yeah, tell me.
Yeah, I left my dog with my mother
Yeah.
for a day and a half, and she spoils her very much. And when I went back, the dog catch my attention, then looked to my mother and lick her lips very much. Tell me, boy, she give me really good food. The way the dog communicates with me.
Mm-hmm.
They're very beautiful animals. I'm just saying that she told me, the dog told me that my mother gave her very good food.
Mm-hmm. Vegan, no?
Oh yeah, of course,
Okay.
all her life.
Right. Okay, that's good. Yeah. Sometimes you can hear the dog talk, eh? Animals,
Yes.
they do talk. Maybe clear or not, it depends on your reception, huh? Perception. But the dogs do talk, eh? With their eyes. My dogs, they talk with eyes. I always know what they want. I don't even need to be telepathic. No. Dogs' wants are simple anyway. Okay. A lot of love, good food, good water, and clean and nice environment. Okay. Yes. Any more? Not? Yeah, share some good news for New Year.
It's also about my dog. She died a few years ago, but she always comes and visits me in my dreams. And she's so happy.
Oh, that is cool. Should be happy. You want another dog? You can get another dog if you want, but don't cry for her. If you want one, if you don't want, then it's fine. And by the way, if you really want a dog, there are many in the shelter. Please, to try to rescue some of them, or one of them, or two of them. Yeah, all right. It's not that I encourage you to have pets or something, but if you do want, if you do want, and try to look into the shelters, all right? They'll be very grateful. Believe me, they know. The dogs know, and they'll be very grateful to you. They might not be as attached to you as the ex-owner, but they'll be very grateful. Or they might be even more loving to you. When I first adopted Happy, one of my dogs, the fat lady, we call her Gordita, Spanish for, well-built, well-built woman. When I first saw her, she was in a small cage, And I don't know, I just say, okay, I come back for you. And when I came back, she was gone. She was not in a cage anymore. Nobody knew where she was. They didn't even know where she was, the whole staff didn't know. We had to go around the whole big, there was an American pound. Dog pound is very big and thousands of them in there. We had to go everywhere, look for her. The only thing I remember about her, apart from others, was that she had a curly tail, But there were so many curly tails in there. And so it was very difficult for us to recognize. Not too many, but many enough. And so many different, they house them in different areas, So we went all over, looking. Oh, I almost gave up. I thought somebody took her already, but I already reserved her, They didn't want to give that day. They said, come back, because probably late or weekend or whatever, I don't know, I can't remember. And then when we came back, we couldn't find her. Oh, there was the panicking. And then we went around, looking everywhere. And then one of my assistants spotted her because of the curly tail. And they remembered her. But then he didn't even tell me anything. And I be still going looking around again. And later, at the end, I was almost crying. And he said, I think there's a curly tail in that room. Maybe it's her. I said, are you kidding? Why didn't you tell me? And then it was her. Because when she saw me, she jumped right away. Not all the dogs were jumping, only her. Because she remembered I promised her that I come back, and she knew that. And of course I recognized her when I saw her. And she jumped all over the place, trying to get out to me, wagging her tail all the way, And then when they broke her out, oh my gosh, she strangled herself against that they don't have a proper leash in the center, They just tie a string around her neck, and she almost strangled herself, her tongue was coming out. But she got to jump to come to me, just me. And the whole room was full of people, women and men alike, Asians, Americans, they all looked. It's not like I was the only one this size or this kind of race, And then she only jumped to me because she remembered me. Just one word, just one promise. So believe me, they know. Okay? They know. You don't have to be a psychic or a dog talker to understand their language. They understand you. They understand English, Russian, German, French, whatever you speak to them. They understand very well. Because dogs, they understand words by pictures. Whatever words you speak, it forms a photo, a picture in their mind. And that's how they understand you perfectly clear and no mistake about it. Every language, every word has a symbol invisibly, okay? So that's why I also tell you, be also pure in speech. Yes, because it does have an impact on the people who hear it. And it does have a real meaning. It does form a picture, and it does send some energy, bad or good, to the environment that you're walking around in, okay? So that's why we have to be pure in speech and actions and thought as well. Yeah, everything has a reason, okay? I'm not trying to control you or anything. I'm just telling you all the scientific evidence and scientific logic behind the precepts that we keep. Yeah? Okay, everything we think also forms sometimes a picture. The people can see it as well. Some people can, not everybody can. But nevertheless, it will be around in the ether, and people can perceive it. And the energy does stay. It depends on how strong you mean it at the time of saying it or thinking it. It will last longer or it will last shorter. But it will last. Sometimes it lasts for a long time, almost forever. You hear about the curse, from generation to generation. It's true. It is true. It doesn't have to be a witch to form this kind of curse energy, It can come from some person with strong hatred or strong love or strong revenge ideas in his head. When he says it with all his mighty power, then it will come true. Whether it's a curse or the blessing. Yes? That's why sometimes you come to a priest or some holy person and say, please bless me. Yeah? Give me some blessing. Because it does work, eh? It's not superstition. Yeah. Maybe in the future we do not need television or anything. We can just tune in wherever we want and the picture comes out. And that's what telepathy is all about. Dogs, animals, they have more telepathic power than we do because we lost it. Many of us lose it because through the complication of survival network, we have to think too much in a physical term and do too much in the physical field, and think too much in the physical obligation, because of survival. So we are more and more physical every day, and that's how we forget the telepathic self, the telepathic ability that we had. Some people still retain it, minimum or maximum or half-half. Sometimes in some instance, you seem to have understood what your partner was saying without he speaking it aloud. That is when you, collect a little scattered ability of psychic power that you have. Yeah. Now and again it comes out. Yeah, and that is true. And can you imagine if we didn't lose all? We have it all the time. But it's also good in a way because if you have that power, we don't always hear the good, but always the bad also. And it will be, it's a little bit too much for us, eh? Yeah, too much. Yeah. Why do we talk so much about this thing? What else? What else is there? Yeah, talking. Keep talking. Then I have ideas for you. Yeah, there.
Good evening, Master.
Evening. Afternoon.
I'm a new initiate. Oh. The 2nd of October, I was initiated. And before I was initiated, I used to practice meditation anyway.
Yeah.
I made a promise to Lord Krishna that if I was sent to True Master, I would do something, which is actually try and touch my master's feet. So,
oh God,
that is to pay respect to my master. Now, master, I don't.
Big deal.
I know it might not be a big deal, but do I have to fulfill this promise?
No.
Okay. Because it's been bugging me.
I was thinking, all years I was thinking, okay, I might build a temple for the Lord Krishna or to make a meditation house for everybody or something. Touch master feet.
Oh, no.
My foot. Are you Indian, by the way?
No,
Indian
I'm not
born.
Indian.
What are you?
I'm Jamaican. I'm West Indian.
Also Indian.
But I just like reading the Gita.
Yeah, it's fine. You're from West Indies. Okay, somehow Indian anyway. Okay. I'm telling you what, the Indian people, when they see a respectable person, maybe a king or good ministers or the priest or the monk or a master of any kind, they touch their feet anyway, by, to show respect. Yeah? And That's that. So your promise, it sounds like, I don't know what it is. My foot, what kind of promise?
No, it's just to show respect. If I was given a true master.
I don't know. How do you know I'm a true master? So that's the question hanging in the air.
I believe that you are in my art.
Well, what if you find another truer master tomorrow, then you have to touch feet again? Let's save it, huh?
No, you are the true.
Save it until you're sure. Huh? You've just been initiated not long, right?
Yes.
Okay, so save it until you're so sure.
I'm sure you are.
I mostly don't encourage people to do anything respectful to me. And most people, they want to do that. Number one, they pay respect. Number two, they get the blessing. So your promise is like a harvest. It's not like anything at all that I could feel pleased to give it to you. Yeah? It's your promise, not mine. I didn't promise Lord Krishna to give you my foot to touch. Did I? So I don't have to fulfill this promise, do I? No? Yeah. If you have some greater promise, I probably will be, impressed, and I would help you to fulfill it. But this kind of promise is nothing, no big deal. It sounds more selfish to me. Right? Yes. So forget it. Some other time, other day when some guy came and touched my feet, I let him. But not you. Any other things? Yes. Give him the microphone.
Happy New Year, Master.
Yeah, Happy New Year again. Yeah, fine.
And it's very good to meet you in person, finally.
Yeah, finally.
Yeah. I wanted to ask you, do you have any tips for when I'm meditating, how I can get the best quality out of my meditation to make my meditation as deep as possible?
Keep trying.
Yeah.
Keep trying. Practice makes a master. Keep trying. Difficult because the world is too turbulent. There are too many things, distracting us all the time. But the thing is not about success or not. It's about trying. Okay? Trying. That is training your perseverance, your sincerity. That's what counts, eh? That's what counts. Because God doesn't always pick up on the one who makes the most out of the meditation, but the sincerity. Yeah? Okay? Just walk one step, and the 99 steps will be met by heaven. Okay? Just try. That's it. Try your best. That's all. Okay? Try your best.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah? Anyone else? I told you many times, yeah? Try your best to do your meditation, and if you want it to help yourself, then help others. Yeah? Help your brothers and sisters. Help to spread spiritual news. Yeah? That is the best to help yourself. Okay? Material help is not the greatest gift that we can offer to other people. Spiritual gift is the best. Yeah, sister? Somebody behind there? Or? Yeah? No? Yeah, the blue one.
Hi, Master. I just wanted to say, firstly, you look absolutely beautiful, as always. Very beautiful.
Oh, thank you. The makeup does help.
It's just quite amazing to actually have you in real life.
Oh.
Sitting in front of me.
So you think I'm not real, kind of?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wanted to ask a question. Sometimes I have a little bit of difficulty in my concentration, where sometimes I can concentrate better than others, but sometimes where my concentration is scattered. And I just wanted to know if you could help me to find the best way to try and concentrate better, so that my concentration is more strong and one-pointed, because I find sometimes I have difficulty with that.
I know. They all do. Ask them. You're not the only one. You can say we. You don't have to say I. Don't worry. It just, the concentration doesn't always depend on you alone. Yes? Depends on what you have just eaten even. Or whom you have just met.
Right.
Or which television show you have just seen. Yeah?
Okay.
Or what magazine you have just read. Yes, it's like that. It's very tricky. and or wherever you have just been, you know, the environment, the energy of that place.
Yeah.
It's just always like that. So just try your best. That's all I can say. Yeah?
Okay.
Try your best and don't worry. Okay? You already liberated, believe me. Third level above, so don't worry about it. All of you here, okay? So
Thank you
at
very,
least
very
third
much.
level. Yeah. All of you at least third level. All right? All right. So you don't worry about it.
Thank you very,
now
very
you
much.
can don't have to run so much. Just walk, okay?
I love you, Master, with all my heart. Thank you very, very much.
Love you too, baby. Love you. Thank you. Thank you for being a good kid. Thank you for trying your best. I know you try your best, and I'm very pleased. Cry with what? Happy or? Okay. Replenish yourself with some liquid. Otherwise, you dehydrate. Crying too much, dehydrate.
Thank you so much, Master.
You're welcome. And sit there. Sit here. Sit here. Yeah, right here. Okay, just a little bit there, or maybe there, so she doesn't have to, the camera, that's all. Anyone else want to cry openly? I have only one apple, okay? Apple juice. I have one more juice there. Yes?
I don't want to cry. I did want to cry because it's been like,
I knew you were here, but I couldn't be with you New Year's Eve.
That's
And
all right, we're
I
here.
felt like I've climbed mountains to see you today, Master. I feel like I've been to the Himalayas and back. The turmoil inside.
What happened?
Just obstacles, family, everything. And yesterday I went to the London Centre. I just dropped everything. I just had to go, and then you didn't come. So I thought, my God, this
I
is...
tried yesterday.
I know.
I
But
tried yesterday. Your obstacles and my obstacles.
Yes, I know.
Believe me or
I
not.
know.
I've been crying already yesterday for you guys.
And today, I knew in my heart that you're in London, but I would see you somehow. I knew.
Yeah, then it's good.
I knew.
Telepathy.
I knew. And
then it's good.
It's just, I'm overwhelmed and I'm in ecstasy. I've got no emotions, but yeah, I'm full of emotion.
Understand.
It's I can't explain it. You know
That's
how I
good.
feel.
Yeah, I
and
know.
it's just wonderful.
Whew, yesterday talking about obstacles.
Yes, I know.
I'm not telling you.
I know. I feel it.
It's more difficult for me to see you than you to see me even.
Yeah.
I have to swim also upstream, it's not just you.
I feel like I've climbed mountains to be with you today.
I climbed 2 mountains. Yes, we both. I know. We both have to climb mountains to be with each other. Believe me, it's not that easy for me either. Even I'm already at the front door. If something would happen to let me have to go away, and I know your heart is aching, and that's why I cry sometimes. I cry for you because I cry because I know your feeling, not just your feeling. I mean,
I know
the people, my people's feelings. Yes.
Yeah. No,
I understand. I understand, baby. I've been crying almost all day yesterday. Yes, it's not for me, huh?
Big
need
sigh.
nothing.
I know. It's just.
Yes, in a while. Are you okay now? Happy? Good. Yeah, there.
First of all, I'm very happy. So I'm just new initiated in October 2nd in here, and I want to thank everyone. So and Happy New Year. I have a story, but it will be I make it very short.
Okay.
So I'm originally from Mongolia.
Welcome home.
I lived in Hungary.
Yeah?
Yeah, and I came here because it's a Graal find a searcher or something like that.
You search?
Yeah, no, I like the story of the Graal.
Of the what?
A Graal. Arthur and Merlin. Yeah, it's a Grail.
Holy Grail. Holy Grail, yes.
Yes.
So you want to search for the Holy Grail?
And
kind of, okay.
I came here 2 years ago. And I was sure that if I go to Stonehenge, I will, after that, I will find my master. I mean,
understand.
I will meet with
It's
him
some
or
teacher.
her.
Yeah, understand.
And just 3 days ago,
You went to Stonehenge?
I've been there. Yes.
Okay.
So for me, it's a miracle.
Okay. The stone gives you the miracle. Wow.
No.
By the way, the Stonehenge has become listed as one of the world wonders. It hadn't been before. I wonder why. Yeah, the world miracle. Before it wasn't there. It was not listed. Now it's listed. Good. You came on time.
Yeah. So, but I always knew that I will meet with you here somehow.
Wonderful. Good.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Whew. She's sure, huh? You in Hungary? You want to stay here now?
No, I'm living in London.
But you're not in Hungary anymore?
Well, I used to go, but I will go back. Well, I have plans.
You have friends there? Your family is here or in Hungary? Or in Mongolia?
In Hungary.
Okay. You speak Hungarian?
Yes.
Fluently?
Yes.
Just like the natives? You born in Hungary?
No,
How long have you been in Hungary?
10 years.
Hungary. 10 years? Okay, enough to speak. Just in case I need you. For the Hungarian. Anybody else Hungarian needs translation? Okay, any of you who are foreigners, who speak another fluent foreign language, apart from English, then you have to tell your contact person, just to remind him, because sometimes you have it in initiation form, but he might forget. So in any center, you should post a list of some special persons. Handyman, for example, electrician. So we can join forces, sometimes to do some work for the center or maybe help some people in need, in time. Special talents, or maybe special language skill, and then we can need it sometime, you see, and with the contact number for the contact person, for people to know it, but don't keep phoning him and say, oh, I'm going to Hungary next year, please go with me to translate or something like that, okay? Just use it for a good purpose, for spiritual purpose, or for helping people in need. Understand me? Yeah? Okay. Right. That's good. Anyone else?
Can I ask one more question?
Sure.
I want to just know, if I want to retire meditation, I mean for months.
Oh, okay. Retreat.
If I want to do it, can I do it myself, or I have to
where at
go
home?
in some center?
No, you can do it yourself.
Because I'm planning to go to Mongolia. There is some places I think I can meditate.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Try. Why go back to Mongolia? You cannot maintain London?
Well, I mean...
mountains?
Yes. Yeah.
Caves and all that stuff. The spiritual romance. Well, I must say it's nice. It's nice. Yeah. But sometimes it's difficult to stay there. People would always come and, try to get you out. Or something would happen. So it's difficult to stay. Yeah. Sometimes you stay in the city, it's safer. You can stay longer, more quiet, more anonymous. Yes. Because I told you I was in the Himalayas. Always some people came and found me out. Some psychics, some seers, some fakirs, some fakir. Some fakir came and found me, and then and I would tell him, you fuck coffee. But then some other fakirs would come You can fight them forever, you know. Too many fakirs, fakirs. I become a lot of fakirs, you know, traffic. And even I tried to stay in a cave, you know. Still, somebody came and found it and made so much noise and trouble that I had to get out. They didn't make me any trouble, but if they kept coming and asking questions, then that was a trouble. You know? Then you're not quiet anymore. Yeah. And then sometimes the police would come and say, why? Why are you staying here? In India, it's different. You know, in India, people are used to this kind of long beard and blood look and, and some vegetable next door, you know, vegetable, some kind of twisted body hanging on the tree, you know. They used to kind of things in India, yeah? Because that is a special land where people do that. I mean, in India, people are born with the understanding that maybe after some certain years, they will become a yogi or a monk, you know, kind of, and go do some stuff, you know, or walk around naked or walk around not naked and twist your body around or not twist your body around, hang your body on the tree with one leg or hang your body with two legs or, you know, all kinds of things that they already know that maybe they will do that one day. And the whole Indian people understand that some people will do that one day, you know, man and woman. So they're used to it, and the police are not after them. But in our society, the so-called civilized society, if you do anything out of the extraordinary, or even stay in one solitary place too long, not the pilgrims come, but the police will come. And then there you are, goodbye to your peace and tranquility, you understand? Because they will not understand what you're doing there. Yeah? And even if you say you're in meditation, sect, belong to some sect. What sect? And then they might even think terrorist, extremist, anything, you know? People are so frightened nowadays, so frightened. Because some extremists have been doing some things that are unthinkable. In their opinions, they want to voice their opinions, yeah? But then in most people's opinion is not the way to voice their opinions, you understand? So therefore, if we do anything kind of a little bit out of ordinary and not usual, people tend to point it out, and other people will come and check you out, or the police will come, or FBI, CIA, whatever. And then before long, you've been in the police cell, and it's also a cave, it's also safe. Yes, but, you know, it's not always pleasant. And especially if you have inmates, you know, who are more cellmates than you are. Oh, you know, life is a little bit complicated, yeah? So if you can, then you do that. If not, I suggest you just stay in your loft, you know, in the attic of your house, yeah? And meditate in there. You are more anonymous in a hotel than in a Himalayan cave, I tell you. Himalayan cave may be okay. But even the Indian people, they go on pilgrimage all the time, and they always dig the cave people out, you know. Soon you will find a lot of people sitting in front of your cave, waiting for blessing, if you have any. You know what I mean? Yeah, they will bring all kinds of stuff in front of your cave. And especially if you grow a beard, the longer the better. The longer the more holy, you know, in India. And your hair is too mat, you know, the more mat the better. And your nails have to grow long, you know. Oh dear. I can't imagine what you look like in a few years. In a Himalayan cave, yeah. Anyway, not many caves are left because all the Indian sannyasis, they occupy them all. Yeah. Anyway, it's very difficult to find a good cave. Yeah. You can still can, but it's not all that quiet as you think, you know. All right. Who else wants to go Himalaya or some? Yes.
I'm so lucky to be here.
Are you?
Yeah, really lucky.
I'm sure you are.
In this room with you, and also you give us a magical New Year in England for us brothers and sisters. And I also thank you, the brother, sister in the sari, to really
arrange
help
this
me a lot. Yeah,
sure, they do.
And especially my three sisters, and help me, understand, to teach me how you're teaching, made me to understand, helping me through for the past years. So I'd like to thank you, all my brother, sister, and especially my three sisters as well. And
Thank you. He thanks you. She thanks you. So don't you say you're welcome?
Yeah.
Welcome. Okay, it's okay. Hello. Good. It's good that you appreciate, your luck. Yeah, that's very good. Some people don't. Yeah, some people don't, and that's just very good that
it still doesn't feel real that sitting here with you.
Feel weird?
It doesn't feel real.
Oh, it doesn't? Feel good, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're family. And New Year is family reunion time. Yeah? I couldn't make it Christmas, but New Year, okay. Yeah. Sometimes I can't, all right? Yeah. Whew, this was difficult to come see you. It's not about finance. I took care of it, Airplane had seats, but even coming here already had obstacles. But it's okay, it's behind us already. You've seen me 2 times, some of you. Some 1 time, okay? It's better than nothing, yeah. Well, we both have to cry it out and cleanse a lot of things, and then now we come. But I don't like the crying part. Oh, it hurts. And dehydrating, After yesterday, I had to go down to the lobby bar and drink a lot of juice, yeah, to make up for it, Otherwise, probably you don't see me anymore. To dry up, Feel like a mummy. Not a mummy, but a mummy. Dry, Any more? Any more love and nice story? Yeah, open that door. It's too hot. Open it wide so that the people don't have to be screened by it. Open it to the wall. It doesn't?
You open this door here.
Oh, okay. All right. No, what I mean, open to the wall. It doesn't? The children. How many? How many children? Come here, this way. Cakes, candy. Come here, baby. Animals, children. Select them for me. Select all this. Select them. And bring it here. Yeah, put it here. The one with the animals. It says animals. Hello, guys. Where are the 2 big ones that take care of the young ones? These 2? Huh? And that one? Oh, man. You are heroes. Come here, heroes. The one that takes care of the small heroes. Come here. Some more food, some more other stuff. Not just that. Come here, baby. Put your shirt out like mine. Some other stuff as well. Here. Yeah, there you are. This is for you. Happy New Year for being such a good guy.
Thank you.
You're a good guy, good guy. Yes, I appreciate your sacrifice. Yeah. And the kid come here. All the kids come here. All of you. Put your skirt out, maybe. Yeah, something like that. Okay. Happy New Year, baby. Yeah. Okay. You guys can hang around. Sit upstairs somewhere as long as you don't bother the other saints. You all right? Here. Happy New Year. Come. Let them sit in one of the small rooms because there's some place up there, And other brothers and sisters can sit in the loft instead.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Come here, kids. Kiddo. Happy New Year. Voila. Happy New Year. Voila. Yeah, good. You guys are good. Good boys and good girls. There, sweetheart. Any more? You can sit around, okay? Sit wherever you can. Sit there is fine. Or wherever you can. Okay. Now you know why the Muslim temple is all empty inside. Not even plant, not even anything. Just like this, we try to squeeze as many as we can. Are you okay, cameraman? Yeah? This brother, come here. The blue one. Athlete, come here. Sit here. Because the camera, yeah? Come in the front. There you are. Sit with your sister. Yeah, there. Or in the corner, whatever. Yes, it's fine. All right. You okay now? Okay? Oh, good. Any more kids? No? No more kids? Okay. I tell you what. Give me that box. That box. This is for all the kids at home, okay? If you have kids, you take some accordingly. Like, if you have 4 kids, take 4, okay? Of course, I can give forever, but we don't have time for all these material things, okay? Right. These are for the kids, okay? Some more over there in case. That's for kids only at home, okay? Some candy, sweet stuff. That one, the blue one, is more, right? What is it in there? Candy, yeah, candy chocolate. The forbidden stuff, you know. Okay, this is for kids, okay? There. And the rest for the big kids. Huh? That's for kids only. You go home. When you go home, you take some for them, all right? Because they're not here. Say for me, with love. Symbolic. Symbolic, yeah? Our family is too big for me to always buy presents, otherwise I would. Oh, by the way, I got you some mince pies, you know? Mince pie, everybody has one. Huh?
Yeah, got some more left over upstairs.
Not left over. Yesterday I sent a lot of them. Many boxes. Okay, everybody has one pie.
Yes, Master.
Okay, I hope it's enough. You count it. You see, like you know, like we have 100 people here, and you have only 50 small vegan pies. Then you divide it half. Okay, half of the love is better than nothing. Half of the love. Okay, right. It's good. Yeah. Okay. Now I ask you a big favor. We have a break, okay? Are you hungry, some of you? Tell me the truth. Hungry, right? Yes. It's cold outside and it's been a long day. You eat, we come back later. But after you eat, you have to change, okay? Many of you, because we don't have room, so some of you have to go upstairs. So the upstairs people who sit in a loft, Himalaya loft, can go down here, understand? Some of them climb on the loft, you know. Some sit in the bathroom, whatever, okay? So we change, all right? Happy to do that? Yes. Good. And I'll come back later, all right? And we'll be around, okay? I'll be around. Because here they arrange, I have a little room there, so I can also hide myself in the Himalaya, in the cave, while you are doing your gymnastics. And then we see each other again, okay? And then we can meditate all that together, okay? Later. Not always a questioning, but meditate, okay? Right. See you soon. Yeah. This is a good center, eh? Good center. See you later, guys.
Thank you.
I'll give you a chance later, okay? I'll give you a chance later.
Thank you.
Tell you what, you can touch my hand. That's my promise.
That's a blessing as well.
Missing.
What's it? Oh, thanks a lot. I always love it. Yeah. Jokes again. Wow. Nice. We have a lot of jokes. See you later.
Thank you.
Okay. Whoever didn't have chance, we have it later, okay? So we don't make a mess in here, okay? We have chance later. We have chance. Hello. Hello. You can squeeze or do something down here? Huh? Is there any possibility to squeeze? No, no, chicken pizza. What's in there? Hiding. Open the door. Open the door. Yeah, there's some American. Oh, up there is cooler. He's too cold? Is it too cold? It's cold, you close it. Close it. Hey, close the window for now. And we can open later. Okay, you know what? Maybe we can all squeeze downstairs. Yeah, you can go a little further. Slow. Not the camera, not in between. Okay, let's just keep like that, but keep coming. Coming and going. Come and go and come. That's it, okay? And other people upstairs can, the one here can go more up. And it depends if you want. If not, other people squeeze in corridor and everywhere, okay? If any of you want to go down, you're welcome. If not, just stay up there. You're welcome also up there. Okay. If that kid, or any of the human beings, just merely a physical body, then it's not possible that he can think that way. You understand? There must be a soul behind it. There must be some driven force behind it, okay? Otherwise, an ordinary person under such a dire circumstances still can have such an upright spirit, and they're very proud, they're not begging or anything like that. So one of the mothers, had a baby who was very ill, and she didn't have money. So she wanted to walk like 20 miles to the next hospital in town, in a bigger city, to beg them to help her somehow, if they would. So the journalist, by the way, give her and her baby the lift to town. And then the journalist, one of the journalists, or that journalist also gave her some money for the baby, for the treatment. And she was very stunned. The native Rwanda Islander was very surprised. She looked at her very surprised and said, "Your lift was good enough." They're really good people, very proud, very honest, so that they deserve help. Anyway, I did some help. But just by the way, I tell you, normally I don't tell. Just this example, so that you know, If you just hold your positive spirit, miracles happen. Besides, even if you're so lousy and negative, after you learn this QUUC method, miracles still happen. So can you imagine, if you're more positive, more faith, how more powerful can you be? Okay? You bless yourself, bless your life, bless the whole world, bless the universe. Make miracles happen everywhere, wherever you walk. Understand me? Yes. Do that. It will happen. Okay. That kid, he's only 16, and he talk like that. The whole village doesn't talk to them and doesn't go near them because they're so poor. Say that they will not, be very lucky or not good or anything. But then he say, "I will prove them wrong." Work 18 hours a day at 16 years old to nourish the 5 brothers and sisters and grandparents, old grandparents. And he says he's not afraid of anything. The only one he's afraid of is that he might get ill. That's it. So that he cannot work, And meanwhile, still study something by himself, one book that he grabbed somewhere. And because of that spirit, miracles did happen. Only 30 pounds, you can buy a plot of land, plant vegetables, and be sufficient for the whole family already. 30 pounds only. Understand? So the money I send is more than a miracle. More than 10 times that I send to him, apart from sending for other people as well. So just the strong spirit like that. And he's not initiated, he's not anything spiritual, any special. He's just the one who concentrates on working to feed his family. And such a strong power like that could make miracles happen. It is a miracle for him. The whole family needs only 30 pounds to be independent forever. And he has more than that. You know, for that country, for that situation. It's like a big fortune. Like you would win like 100,000 pounds all of a sudden. And all you needed was just like maybe 10,000 pounds. So that is a miracle, okay? It's a manifestation of a miracle. And the boy, he earned it because of what he said, because of the spirit of positivity in him, because of the sacrifice he made for his family, and so positive and so still so strong. That can make miracles happen. So, how much more could you make, you see, in your lucky situation? And the spiritual power that you've been given to and acquired and continue to develop. So we can make anything happen with your mind power. Just think good for others, yeah? Do good to others. And that's a miracle that you're making every day. You are the miracles, okay? You are the miracles for other people, for yourselves, for the less fortunate. That's what heaven is made of. What else do you think is heaven to that boy, 16 years old? When he got more than 10 times what he needed for the whole family forever. What else do you think heaven would look like? What else do you think a miracle is? So we make miracles every time. We make it with our hands because we earn money, and then with that hand we can give life, sustaining power to some unfortunate people. We comfort them with our thoughts, with our speech, with our loving kindness. These are all miracles that you're making every day. And I'm proud of you that you're doing that. Anytime somebody needs you, you give, okay? Surprisingly, in our societies, there are still some people who need us. Not just in Africa, yeah? So we have a chance to do that every day. Maybe just 50 cents to a homeless for warm tea, maybe £1 for someone else, yeah, who is sick and couldn't work, something like that. Maybe just a cup of coffee for the neighbor when she couldn't get out. Maybe buy her some medicine when she needs to go to the pharmacy and she can't, yeah? Maybe just any little things, okay? Because those are miracles. To some people who cannot get it, it's a miracle. Just like you, when you want to come here and you cannot, and when you can, you say, oh, it's a miracle. Yes, miracles happen all the time. Miracles depend on what you need. Yeah? To you, a miracle is just to go and see some strange woman. Don't earn any money or don't have nothing. Or maybe a vegan mince pie, that's it. That's a miracle. Big deal miracle, not just a small miracle to you, see? But to that boy in Rwanda, yeah? A 30 pounds gift is a big miracle. And even more than that, 10 times, more than 10 times, 12 times bigger. And the amount he needs for the whole family, forever. That is for life. You know, to build the whole strong life. Maybe we open a business with that as well. A big farm or something. Yeah. And be able to send his brothers and sisters to school, yeah? And medicate his old parents, grandparents, thing like that, you know, or help other people later when he becomes rich. It will go on forever. It's not just him. Because somebody help him now, later he will help someone else. That is always for sure. He will never forget. He will never forget the day that he needed. And then he will understand the people who need. Yeah? He will not forget. Yeah. A person like that will not forget. So it's not like I'm just helping him or his family, you know. It will continue. The kindness will be breeding more kindness. And many people will benefit from that. And it's a good way. This is how we live our lives, yeah? We breed kindness. We nurture it and make it grow and spread all over the world. And that's how the world becomes better. It does affect in many ways, not just spiritual way, but physical way as well. The things that you don't know. It affects the governments, it affects the leaders, it affects the peace, it affects everything. You see now, so more and more people are vegan, yeah? And the war in Ireland is finished. South Korea, North Korea talked. For example, many things I cannot even remember sometimes. Even the king of Japan, the emperor of Japan, just read a loving letter, like a sympathetic letter to the whole world, saying how sorry and how sympathetic he feels to the victims of the wars. He never did that before. Maybe you think it's because of economy pressure or political pressure, but it has always been. It's not the first time that any nation has any pressure from anyone else or any other country or from international power. It's not the first time the Japanese has that or any other country has that. It's getting better all the time. Of course, it's still cleaning. Cleaning of the astral. But the rest will be fine and strong and get better all the time. Look at how far we have lived in all aspects. The disaster cannot help. That is the karma of the astral energy. But otherwise, whatever improvement, it just gets better and better all the time. Can you imagine before what you have now? Talking to a piece of square like that, hello, and then the guy from the other end of the universe answers you. And many other things. And you can concentrate 1,000 songs in that small iPod. Nobody knows where it comes from, so small. 300 songs, it's just a small stick like that, like a chewing gum. Yeah, see, powerful thing. Nowadays, we can't even see each other from 100,000 miles away. Just by holding a square thing in your hand. A video, picture, everything, songs, DVD, the person at the other end of the globe can see it like right in front of you. Just right in your hand only. That would be a miracle 100 years ago. Or maybe even 70, 50 years ago, right? Yes. Life is a miracle all the time. If you look, you see miracles, yeah? Just sometimes we take it for granted, yeah? And wishing for something else which is not really important or not necessary at all, yeah? Miracle is in your hand. If you go out, work with it, miracle is in here. If you go out, work with it, you bring home miracles. And you can spread that miracle all around you and around the globe. We have miracle all the time. The whole body is a miracle. Just make use of it and make more miracles. Understand? If you don't use it, it's not much miracle, except you can see. It's good already. Don't wait until you're blind and think, my God, I had a miracle before. Appreciate it. Every day, thank God. Yeah, thank the universe for the sustaining power, so that the whole planet doesn't drop into somewhere, so that the sun even stays in the sky, so that the moon even comes out. Say hello to you every month, on time. No clock needed. Miracles are everywhere, huh? So, even the snow brings water for your garden, for the agriculture. Everything is a miracle. Just don't take them for granted, but use them to invest, make more miracles. Use your miraculous hand to make some more events happen, more financial success. Yeah, then you can enjoy life and spread it out. And our life is simple. That's why we can afford to even help someone else, because we don't need much. And use your whatever you have. Whatever you have with you is a miracle. Even your hair. You can do 1,000 things with it. Nice stuff. Don't wait until you all lose it and say, oh, my miracle's gone. I borrow from a neighbor. She has a lot to cultivate. So. If we can see the world around us, that's already a big miracle. Can you imagine if you don't have it? Can you imagine? At night when you're groping in the dark, then you know what it's like to have a miracle. Yeah, and your ears, you can hear. Yeah, your health or the tissues in your body function in harmony. That's a miracle. When something's wrong, then you appreciate that that it has been right before. Sometime it's late. But it is good that your life is in harmony, your body is in harmony together. Understand? The mind, the brain, the body work together to make you a functional, perfect human being. And you are beautiful already. Very beautiful. Yeah? Everything you have. You're lacking nothing. And tonight, we feel great. Meditate together, feel very good. Because we're in harmony. You understand? There are no rotten apples around. Even one would cause discord. Yeah? And then you don't feel that good. So it is good sometimes that we have just the, the similar energy, and then you feel better. And that provokes the lower energy person to hurry up a little bit. So kindness has many forms, and not because somebody gets scolded and that means she's unloved or anything like that. Just like you treat your children differently. It depends on how they behave. Yeah? It's not always like, I love you, give sweets and chocolate. That is not always good for the children, especially when he's bad. And he will never change. Yeah? And a spoiled, rotten kid is the worst kid that you ever will have. Same, a spiritual person has to be upright, correct. Yeah? And noble at all times. Be more selfless and noble. So giving gift I give to you, remind yourself also, okay? Yeah, that would be very great to start a new year with and to continue with. Yeah. The camera is okay? Cameraman, are you okay with the lady sit in front of you and... I know it. So my face will be covered with hair, huh? Because your hair is very tall and he has to make the camera up now and I don't know what my face will look like in it now. Situation changes. The camera changes, the angle, and maybe my face will look like that or look like that or look like that, From up, but it goes out. Yeah. So you see, sometimes my face looks different, huh? It depends on the cameraman. Sometimes I look too beautiful and people keep coming and asking me, where's that beautiful lady? I say, don't ask me. Okay, you're happy, huh? Yes. Are you staying here all night or you go home? No? Some have to go home, right? Okay, fine. It's good. If you have to go, you go, okay? And maybe see you some other time. Maybe next week if I'm still around. Hey, we can, no? We can. Yeah. Yeah. But only you guys, huh? Because we don't have enough room, okay? Huh? But you have a nice tent outside, eh? It's always like that every weekend? No? No, huh? No, only today, because a lot of people, mostly you eat in the kitchen, simple. Okay, yeah. It's nice, at least you have a very nice and cozy place. We just make tent. Even in winter, the tent with heating, good enough. If it's insulated well enough, then it should be warm enough. I've been living in -10. Oh, not even, in 10. I told you already, -10 minimum. I didn't really have the real thing, but the water became ice. I told you, the water became ice and the snow became ice. No, not snow even. It was too cold to snow. So the sky was pristinely clear, blue. But the water in my bucket became a big solid block. I couldn't even knock it out of the bucket. It stayed in there. Yeah. And even then, I survived. Just one oil heater. Huh? If we don't have enough electricity, we just have to be more diligent. Buy more oil and use oil heater. The one that doesn't smell. Besides, the smell only goes up, it doesn't go down when you meditate. So that is another motivation to sit and meditate. If you stand up, you smell. If you sit down, nothing. Yeah, you don't smell the oil when you're at the lower level because most of the smell or the heat goes up, It's okay. and you open a little ventilation from the tent when you have a heat, it will be too hot. You know, after a while it's too hot, you have to turn it off. Even -10 or something, I can't bear it. 6 degrees is too hot inside the tent for me. You get used to it after a while. You get used to it. So we don't have to always use electricity, you know? Yeah. Oil is better than gas, or it's the same, huh? We can have gas. Gas?
They're actually using oil or the radiator.
Yeah, it's very easy, you know. They go and fill it once a year or once in every 2-3 months. It depends on how much you use. It's okay. You can cook inside your apartment. Maybe it's, you know, equipped with simple, you know. Or eating together in the common kitchen, it would be better. One person cooks every day, or 2 or 3 persons, yeah? And you can cook your own if you want also, yeah? It's up to everybody. And you can plant vegetables. Yes. This one what?
This one actually also got the solar power.
Solar power, wow. Yeah. Yeah, we could have even wind power if it's not too expensive. Yeah. Now it's in. Euro Union, they approve for that. Many places begin already. They call it green power. It's very good for the environment. Yeah. But you have to have a lot of battery, you know, to store the sun, especially in England. The summer doesn't last long, huh? But it's better than nothing, huh? Yeah, and then wind power as well, huh? Yeah. And soon they will invent something else, you know, a different power. We don't really need electricity. We only use it for some time, huh? We don't need so much, really. You can use it for washing, maybe a washing machine if you don't want to wash by hand, or some special. And the rest, we can use anything else, you know, oil lamp or whatever. I lived in the cave, I told you, just candles and oil lamp. But be careful when you use candles, that's all, you know. You have to be present. Should not leave it alone when you're out or something, you know. Something might knock it over, or pets knock it over, or children, that's all, okay? Or the oil lamp, you hang it high or something like that, out of reach of children and pets. Yeah, just a little precaution. Besides, at night, you know, I don't use it much. I just use it when it's dark a little bit if I need. If not, just go meditate. When the sun goes down, we meditate. When the sun goes up, we get up. Yeah, very simple life. Or sometimes you go outside and contact with a wood company, and their leftover things, sometimes you can bring home cheap because they want to get rid of them. Or you can buy it cheap, or you can have it for free. In Taiwan, in the beginning, you know, they used to do that. Actually, because even if you have wood, it won't last forever, you know. Everybody goes and chop one and it's gone. We don't want to chop wood anyway, you know. What I mean, it's just for a small group, independent group, you know, like a family. There's always some dry wood from the tree and falling down, or you can break some of the dry wood and use it, or chop and trim them and use it. Like I have a place, you know, it's private and very small, only 2 small bedrooms. One for dogs and one for cats. And then very small, you know, it's a house, but it's cheating, you know, like 2 storerooms put together or something like that. It has a lot of olive trees. So every year you have to trim the olive trees so that it grows better next spring, yeah, next year. And then it bears fruit. Therefore, you know, the wood, you can use it for fuel, you know, but only for one family, you know. You can't use it for one world, the whole world. Yeah. Okay, it's cool. The rest you take care.
Yeah.
So that we like doing things together, you know?
Yeah.
Not like a charity. Always master does everything, master knows everything, master can take care of everything. I can, but I don't want to. Now you're grown up already. Yeah. Take care of me. That's what I bear children for, you know. In China, Vietnam, India, etc., you know, the poor family, they want a lot of children. Surprise, you know. Yeah, they say in case one dies, the others are still there. And when they're older, the parents are older, they rely on the children to bring the income home. That's why they want a lot of children. The more poor, the more children. Surprise. I mean, the poorer, you know, the more children they want. It's just like security benefit, you know, like insurance in the West. The life insurance, yes. That's why in China, Vietnam, India, those countries, the family ties is very strong. They just talk about family all day long, all year long. And they bring to the meditation hall also the family, the whole family. When they talk, the Chinese, simple men in China especially, nothing but children, family. I get fed up over the years. I mean, we all have children, we all have family, and we all love our family. You understand? But that's just one thing. And another thing, to always bring it repeatedly into the meditation hall and talk about nothing except how you miss the children and how your children don't behave. And that is not the point. It's not the way. We have to rise above material boundaries, understand, in our mind, before we can progress spiritually. The family will be taken care of. Don't worry. I mean, you do your best already, right? You earn money, you take care of them, you teach them the best you know how. You bring them to a spiritual encounter. That's the best parent they can ever have. And the rest is up to their karma and the world and, you know, their own spiritual level. Can't do much more. This is not always possible. My God, I don't know. Some people are just too much material, you know, too materialistic. And that's why they don't go up, don't go up. The best thing you can help or do anything to your family is to be spiritually elevated. The higher, the better. Yeah? And I'm not saying that you run away from your family or don't give them clothes and shelter. You do anyway, right? Yes. That's why you're working. Okay, if you're alone, you don't work that much, right? Because you have family, you feel responsible, so you work harder, right? And you save money for their future. And you give them whatever they need. I mean, what necessity. So you're doing already materially more than enough. Yeah? So spiritual side, you have to take care. If they don't follow you, you have to be strong enough to even cover them. You see what I mean? So don't just keep talking, well, I miss my family, I miss my house. All this is rubbish. I don't buy any of that. Because if you really practice well, you will understand. You will not talk rubbish. Understand? You will not talk nonsense like that. You just quietly do your job. Because if you really do your job well, you don't feel anything bad in here. Right? You know, you do your best and you feel happy. Yeah, and some people also complain if their family member go out and work more spiritually for other people. Right? You don't take care of me, you only take care of everybody else. That's wrong also. That's wrong. You should be helping together, doing that. Or you should be happy. You know that, oh my God, I have such a spiritual brother. I have such a spiritual husband. I have such a, you know, highly developed saint in my house, as my relative, as my friend, as my husband, as my wife. You should be proud instead of nagging. If he goes out drinking, gambling, squander all the family fortune, or goes with another woman and messes about and come home, tell lies and make trouble for you, then you complain. But he goes out or he's busy for spiritual practice or spiritual purpose, then you should be proud. Yeah? Because you are having such a person as a friend. How many friends like that do you have? Huh? How many people in the world are doing this kind of thing, you know, selflessly? And besides, if you're near such a person, you also benefit from his work, from his merit. So you should be happy, right? And you shouldn't talk nonsense or nagging, and that's very low. Low level, we call that low level. Sounds like Russian, I'm sorry, pardon my Russian. Low level. Low a lot. Low a lot. Okay, you cool? So you intend to sit here all night? Some of you? How many going? How many staying? How many going? Going. And how about the rest? What are you doing? To do what? Why? Yeah, but tomorrow? No work? No. Oh, why? Why is that?
I go back to work.
Huh?
I go back to work.
Yeah, some have to go to work, then just go, eh? Otherwise you'll be late tomorrow and
I live nearby. So.
Okay, I understand. Whoever have to go, okay?
Thank you, Master.
Yeah, take some food with you. If not enough, you bring more. If enough, then okay, because they're not all of them living. Yeah, you're welcome. Very difficult to leave, I know, but if you have to go, you go, huh? Then I say goodbye now.
Bye-bye.
Enjoy your meditation.
Khẳng